I had just been lucky enough to see it early in the 90s with, kind of like this instant wealth that was dumped upon people. So you go from two people struggling at a desk eating top ramen to getting a check for $10 million and driving a Ferrari, and all of a sudden girls like you and they're paying attention to you. And the shadow part of themselves gets elevated, right? Like they get their focus becomes very, very different, and they get off track quickly. So a lot of times, for people that build companies, they're usually like, the beauty of digital marketing is you can grow extremely fast. And so when you do that, and you're the CEO and you've gone from struggling and eating top ramen to, eating steaks all the time and having Ferraris and buying houses and all this stuff, it really changes you. And it keeps, it like can oftentimes drag you down into, I had one founder that, they were on the precipice of getting, I think, a $300 million check. It was one of the early affiliate networks, really successful affiliate networks. And they had made a ton of money. And what got them there was just this way of working. And once they got a ton of money, one of the founders just started going to strip clubs all the time and drinking and doing drugs and like, ooh, I have money now. And what happened was the firm that was going to invest in them hired a private investigator. But before we go and put all this money in these two companies that are making, this company we want to buy, let's just kind of take a peek at behind the scenes of what this guy's life is actually like. And what they found was a fucking mess. They found these guys doing cocaine all the time and partying and stuff, and it killed the deal. And that's really, I wouldn't say it happens a lot of times, but when you're out of your comfort zone, right, it exposes the dark side. And so, I don't know, the ones that they're able to kind of continue on either have seen the dark side, they know they know the problem areas, but they can mitigate those problems and keep going. So a lot of times, it's really, the ClickBank is a good example where you have all these offer owners that build these companies up, or not really a company, it's a product, get a bunch of money for the first time, buy cars, do stuff, and then never can recreate it again. They just caught wind, fire once, and you'll never see them again. And so that really is an unfortunate reality of a lot of the digital marketing companies, is kind of like instant wealth, because again, in this medium, you can grow extremely quickly. We grew to $40 million in 6 years. Yeah, 6 years. But we know somebody that in month 5 is doing $20 million a month on these products. And so that's really a hard thing to wrap your head around, in terms of like that level of money and success can really mess people up. And I've seen it time and time again.